What's going on, guys? We're the Local Play Only podcast. I'm Cam.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Andrew.
And today we're talking about Final Fantasy VII, the new trailer reaction. We're going to go into a little bit of gaming news.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what we did last week, and then we're going to get into our future game swap. So let's just get into it.
Next
We got
is
some
news.
We got some gaming news.
Yeah. So some of it is it neat or is it not? You don't really need to go into depth.
Is it neat or is it
Yeah.
not? That's a sick segment.
So we're gonna start the Animal Crossing new Switch.
It
was kawaii
cute.
desu.
That is the most adorable Switch ever.
So good.
I showed it to Meg, and she's like, "What the hell is that?"
Have you seen like Twitter and Tumblr going nuts? It's literally everybody's like, "Man, I wish I didn't already buy a Switch." Like that's everybody's.
I don't even like Animal Crossing.
It's an
but
adorable goddamn system.
What were the Joy-Con? Was it separate Joy-Cons too? Were they little
Yeah, they're
blue
special.
ones?
They're like pastel kind
Yeah,
of
like
colors
light
and stuff
blue.
like. Yeah.
It's like,
I can
what's
look
the
nice.
Joy-Con drift like on them?
Who knows? Not fixed, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I showed Meg, and she thought they were very cute.
I might trade in Jess's Switch Lite and
Lite.
get it. Who knows? We'll see. The next thing, none of us care about it, but it is still technically gaming news. Apex Legends finally showed off their new character. It's like a cool murder robot. He looks
I
neat.
recently felt like I was gonna play Apex Legends again, but I'm so bad at it though.
I'm bad at it, but I don't care if I'm playing with other people because
true,
at
yeah,
least
that's
I can
fun.
go, man, you were dog shit at that shot. And then you could be like, no, man, that was your shot. And be like, oh, okay,
just not
yeah, it was
gonna
my fault.
I'm not gonna sit there and play it by myself for hours. But I remember when that game came out. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it when it came out.
Who did you even play with?
I played with my buddy. Actually, I played with Mikey
Whoa,
and
shout out.
James. It was
I'm
good.
pretty sure we played with John and our boy Trey.
Well, yeah, I played separately because we played on console and I played on PC a couple times.
Yeah, I played it only on PC.
I'm so bad at console shooters, so PC was the way to go.
I'm better at console shooters.
But I blame John only has a PlayStation 4 because he uses just a Mac, so
Yeah.
he's a scrub.
Scrub.
Just sucks.
Just a casual.
So, yeah, that was it. Just the cool new... He's like a murder robot who, in the trailer, he just looks like a normal guy shaving, but then something happens and
Does he like shave off some skin and he's like a robot? That's what I would picture.
No, I think he's just... He wants to be human. It's weird.
So-
He looks cool, though.
I would say that's not neat.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just picturing like a person shaving, and like as they shave, they accidentally go too
has,
deep,
like,
and they like shave off their skin. It's like all like mechanical.
Mechanical.
And
He's like a pirate bandana on. He looks kind of cool. But next, we're going to something that is actually pretty neat. The new PlayStation Plus games were announced.
We'll be the judge of if it's neat or not.
Well, I know he'll like it, but the new PlayStation Plus games were announced. So,
I'm kind of conflicted.
are you conflicted for the same reason I am?
So
Okay,
we
well,
got
tell me what games they are first, so I can be conflicted.
Sims 4.
Oh
Yep.
dear God, I don't want that just because Meg's gonna want to play it.
Yes, absolutely.
She asked me 3 days ago if you can get Sims on Switch.
They really need to do that. But I think
Yeah.
EA actually said something pretty recently.
Yeah, they said that there are some games coming to it, which who knows? But the other one is the reason both probably me and Phil are conflicted. It's the Bioshock collection.
Are we conflicted because you guys want it on Switch?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
But it's free though, I guess.
the other thing too. Okay,
I just don't touch my PlayStation anymore.
I've been thinking about actually picking it up again because I got it on PlayStation 4 for $20 a boxing week a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I played through 1 and 2, and then I got to Infinite, but I kind of was like burnt out a little bit. But I really want to go back and play Infinite.
Is it because we were talking to Mike the other day? That was a weird opinion. I haven't heard that too often.
Yeah.
When we were at D&D, he was saying that the best Bioshock is Bioshock Infinite.
A lot of people have that opinion.
It's so weird.
I honestly think Bioshock Infinite should not have been called Bioshock, and the game would have been fine.
Or if it was like I don't know.
But it's the tie-in, spoiler, it's the tie-in at the end.
I
Yes.
don't think anyone cares about Bioshock spoilers.
But
these
I
days.
honestly think they could have got away with it. Like, they could have named it Skyshock or something like that.
Bioshock.
Yeah, Skyshock. And then the end be like, you want to find out what happens next?
it
Play
connected?
Bioshock 1. And, like, I feel like that would have been better, but obviously the name is what sells, so go with the name.
I'm just conflicted if I want to. So you guys obviously know I don't subscribe to PlayStation Plus. I never usually do. I don't care about the free games really. But right now they have a promotion, $6 for 1 month. So I'm thinking about just picking that up, playing through Bioshock Infinite. But I'm conflicted because we have. I want to go back and play Infinite, We have a potential Switch release, and it's also on sale for $20 digitally.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like,
If you go and play it right now on like PlayStation 4 and you play all those games, then when it comes out on Switch, you're not going to want to play them again.
and I'm not.
Is it on Game Pass?
It is not on Game Pass.
Oh wow, actually, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's surprising. Actually, come on, Irrational Games.
But I'm thinking about just
Oh, they don't exist.
because I do want it in the collection because I've owned all 3 of them for Xbox 360. Then I bought the collection in place of it, and then I sold the collection because I've beaten Bioshock 1 and 2 probably 4 times each. Like
Yeah.
I've really those are games that I literally go back and play probably once every couple of years just because they're so fun.
I've never actually beaten Bioshock 1.
Oh my god.
Good game. Good game.
I've played it. I just never beat it.
Oh, did you
haven't-
get to the ending? Like, have you seen the ending?
No.
You don't know what the ending is?
No.
Oh,
Oh man. Are you serious?
I feel like every time they do
game
an ending,
swap.
I feel like every time they do an ending, they try and do like a twist. And I don't know.
Okay.
But we don't. No,
You haven't done 1 or 2?
like played 1 or 2.
No, the only one I beat was Bioshock Infinite.
So you think Bioshock Infinite's the best one?
No. maybe I just needed more time the first 2 to hate them, but
How much did you play the first one?
I feel like I played it a decent amount. How long would you say it takes to beat?
12 hours, maybe.
Yeah, it's not a very long game.
It was close. I feel like 8 hours maybe.
It
was like
you'd
this-
be right at the cusp of the.
This
thing.
was like over like 10 years ago.
Does golf mean anything to you? If I say that?
Yeah, I like golf. Like Tiger
No,
Woods.
no. In Bioshock, does golf mean anything to you?
Do they play golf in Bioshock?
Okay, no. Okay. We'll move on to the next thing now. It's not as important to us, but it's the Xbox Live games were also announced. Yes,
Uh-huh.
they're not. Yeah, we did PlayStation, so I threw an Xbox. It
How
is
fair.
TT Isles of Man, which is a motorcycling game.
Finally.
That's not neat.
And then the next one I would actually play would be the new Call of Cthulhu game.
Oh yeah, is that the one where he like the thing was always playing where like the tentacles come out and grab people?
No, that's Sinking City.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
all I remember.
Um,
Close enough.
Yeah,
so
I
we don't have
care
much
for
to
either
talk
of
about
those.
that, but I
Not
just
neat.
thought I would put that in there.
I just want like stamps to come up on the end and be like, not neat.
Is it neat or not?
Local play only, neat or not.
Do you remember the real life Mario Kart? Like somebody made like
Oh, Mario Kart.
no, like it was you went out and you rented go-karts and they
Yes.
dressed up and stuff like that. So Nintendo obviously fined them and they had to pay
Of course, yes.
$450,000 to Nintendo.
Very nice.
Perfect.
So they got
Is that neat?
That's neat.
that's neat.
Listen, to be fair, they need to find those people. Do you think those people also pay their subscription for their Mario Kart on the phone?
That'd be funny. The next one, it's not so much neat, but it's just a cool little statistic.
Listen, you got to stop spoiling whether or not something's neat. I haven't been
Okay,
able
fine.
to judge it.
EA made $1 billion in microtransactions last
Yes.
Neat.
Last quarter.
quarter.
Yes.
So like, what game?
FIFA, like their sports games.
Yeah, I guess.
Thank
$1
God.
billion.
My cousin plays a shit ton of whatever the newest Madden game is.
Madden 20.
Sure, and he's like obsessed though. Like
Yeah.
he's like talking about like trading players all the time. There was like a double points day during like Christmas, so he was mad he had to go hang out with the family. And, like
Tell me that he's not the kind of person that's actually like paying.
I have no idea. He says that like
You should find out.
He says you can like make money off of that.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's dumb.
That's what he said. He missed out on. He said he literally missed out on making like $400 that day. He's like, so they should be giving me $400 because I missed it.
All right. Next thing, Blythe's release date.
What the
What
fuck
the
is
hell is Blythe?
Byleth. That's for Smash.
Oh,
yeah, the release date.
Yeah, I mean that's neat for some.
I played
not?
as the person.
not for
I played
Phil.
as it, and really good. Like it's simple. There's no counter.
It's not Byleth's fault that people hate them. It was just I feel like a non-Fire Emblem character would have been cool.
Yeah.
And my opinion is I would have wanted. The thing is, if there was some sort of like swapping between the 3 house leaders, that would have been. I think that would have been.
Well, like the
cooler.
Pokemon trainer, you just
Yeah, like you
disappear.
swap between like Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard. Like
It would have been cool, but obviously that's a lot of work.
How many spear users are inside Smash? Yeah, that's
one.
what I who.
Byleth.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Blythe. I keep saying Blythe, but it's Byleth. Really good character. Honestly, I can understand the hate towards the Fire Emblem characters, but she or he is really
Listen,
good.
let's not hate the Fire Emblem characters. Let's hate the Smash Bro
That's
people.
not
Neat.
neat.
That's not neat.
Wait, when's that come out?
Out already. Came out
And that's out right now.
Came out on Friday.
Oh.
No, wait, yesterday's Friday.
What are the plans?
Came out on
what are the plans for the
Wednesday.
next group? Like, do they have given?
So
a
they
date?
have 6 characters to be out by I think February next year.
So who's making it in? Like Dimitri, obviously. Maybe Edelgard and Claude will find their
Hector,
way.
Oscar,
Lynn will finally become
Nafini.
not an assist trophy. Braum from Path of Radiance. I'm really excited to see what Fire Emblem characters we're getting next.
Is Cloud already in Smash?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Man, there's only 2 songs of it's Square Enix. He's the only character that only got 2 songs.
What if they had Sephiroth though?
I'd be fine with that. It means more Final Fantasy music. Because, and which is funny because you'd think Square Enix is a stickler for it, but the hero is in it, and the hero has like I think 10, 12 songs that were added to the game. So I'm just kind
When are they adding Slime from Dragon Quest?
of he's technically in it in the Dragon Quest stage. He pops up.
No, I want him as a playable character though.
But yeah, fun character. I'm excited to see when they start the next pack. I know they added a 6th, but they've already said they're complete. Like their choices are made. So complaining online is not going to change.
Yeah,
anything.
my PSA to people is stop complaining about Fire Emblem. Get mad at the Smash Bros. People. It's not Fire Emblem's fault their characters in it.
Yeah. And I mean, it's good for them too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
Three Houses was their most successful Fire Emblem game.
yeah, it just means good things for the West for Fire Emblem.
Were people mad about Hero from Dragon Quest?
There were probably people like, I don't want this weeby shit. I know people were upset about Joker. Everyone's like, who the hell's Joker? And I'm like, shut your
I
goddamn
wanted
mouth.
quarterback 6 from Madden 2020.
Give me Tom Brady.
His
Tom
overbeat.
Brady's in Smash.
How pumped people be?
That needs to be
He
the
sacks his
the
way to
title of this
Smash.
episode.
Tom Brady and Smash. I'll get the editing started on it.
Next thing, the World of Warcraft 3 remaster, Reforged, came out.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were
Did you look
pumped-
into it?
No, you were pumped for that.
I was.
What happened?
It doesn't look anything like the original thing they showed.
That's because it's reforged.
yeah, you'd think
dumbass.
Reforged would be remastered, but no.
No.
It's weird. Blizzard's being fucky again. They're
When are they not?
good call. And I think this was true with technically Warcraft 3, but every custom map you make in the new game is owned by Blizzard.
Oh,
You can't
perfect.
so unlike Dota, which came out in the first game that became its own game, you have no ownership on anything you make in this game.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll say right now, I think what we're all thinking is, for Blizzard, is give us Diablo 4 or fuck off. Right?
Give us Diablo 4 on phones.
I think that's what we're all thinking. On your mobile device.
Do you not have phones?
Oh, that was the...
I remember that.
When's StarCraft 3 coming out?
It took like 15 years for the second
When's
one to come
StarCraft
out.
4 coming out?
But
Big brain.
Didn't it take a while for Diablo 3 to come out?
Yeah.
I've still been tempted
So-
by Diablo 3 on Switch a lot.
Yeah.
I can't play Diablo again. I put like 200 hours.
I
into
just want,
3
if it
different
goes down to
characters.
$39, I think I'll buy it.
It was
Yeah.
34 the other day, dude.
Well, that's bad for me then. But it's financial cutting season, Phil.
Now we're talking about Switch.
We just transitioned by accident.
Ooh.
Wait, was that story neat or not though? We didn't really get to
Oh,
discuss.
okay.
I'm going to probably say that's
But is
not
that
neat.
Is Tom Brady in Smash neat?
Hell yeah.
Very neat. Yeah, what's the
Plus.
I was trying to make like an N with the no, it doesn't work.
The next thing, this is okay. I'm not going to spoil it because I can't.
Yeah, you were just about to say this is neat.
No, I was going to say something else, but Nintendo says it will not be releasing a new system this year.
I'm going to say
I think that's bullshit.
Okay,
that's neat.
sorry, bullshit wasn't one of the options. I think that's neat. I don't want a new
Listen.
system yet.
Yeah, but they said that with the Switch Lite. They're like, no new system, no Switch Lite coming
Yeah,
out
it's
this
true.
year. And
They
then
are-
like a month later, they're like, oh,
They are bad liars. Let's be honest
Yeah.
here.
So I think there will be one. If not this year, it'll be early next year, just to prove us wrong. But 100% with
Now,
all the
they,
leaks
they
coming out.
only said they won't be releasing one. They didn't say they won't be showing one.
That's
The
true.
difficult thing about it is I think a lot of people, unless, you just have an insane amount of disposable income, then, fill your boots. But
Good for you.
a lot of people,
What about your boots?
this is the year that I'm going to buy a new PlayStation console. I don't know about
Sure, I don't want to buy anything else.
true.
So, and their biggest mission statement is they want to exist, beside the other consoles. They don't want to like be competing against them. They want people to be like, I have a PlayStation 4 and a Switch, or I have a PC and a Switch.
That's good. I agree with that.
And you know what? That's exactly how most people should be, most gamers. So if they do something like that, if they release like a Pro system at the same time as the Xbox Series X, and at the same time as the PlayStation 5, I don't really foresee a lot of people being like, okay, I want to buy this $600 device, and then I want to buy this $500 device.
I feel like, so my bet now is that Zelda is coming out next year.
Breath of the Wild 2?
And the system will launch
with Breath of the Wild
same
2?
day as Breath of the Wild 2.
You think so?
I think so.
I think that we're still going to get it this year.
I don't think so.
I think they'll show it off this year. But
I think we'll get it holiday this year.
Yeah?
That's my prediction.
So there's a bit of Switch news. The next one is, we kind of hinted about it earlier, the Outer Worlds for Switch.
Oh, yeah, right.
This is disgusting.
That's stupid.
So, full price.
Yep, as it should be.
No cartridge.
Dumb.
Digital only.
And no like DLC or anything with it. And my biggest thing is like I obviously I talked about it on the last podcast.
Oh, in March. It comes out in March.
I beat the game.
Yeah.
I liked it. Didn't love it. Didn't look amazing. I think that it's a very good game that a lot of people should play. $79 for a game that took me like less than just under 20 hours to beat.
Yeah.
And no DLC.
And how it looks.
Well, on the Switch it would be pretty good.
It's something this. It was
I like
something
how that's it'll look good on Switch. No, it won't.
No, not even good. He said it'll look pretty good. That's the selling point.
It will look like garbage, but it's the best the Switch can do.
Yeah, so it looks like it could be a Switch. Like
It looks like a Switch title, is what you just said.
Does it look like a physical release Switch title though?
The thing is though, on handheld, I bet it looks great. I bet it probably runs pretty good.
At 720, it could look great.
I'm really glad they made their game ugly for Switch.
Yeah, perfect. You know what? They were just future-proofing
They
themselves.
had this in mind the whole time.
But yeah, I'm gonna say that that's not neat, and because the one of the main things is, so obviously, following gaming news and doing what we do, I was aware that it wasn't a very long game, so perfect for Game Pass, right? Because prior to me finding out it was on Game Pass, I was like, that's going to be a day one purchase. I'm going to definitely pick that up.
Now it's a day one, you already owned it.
Yeah, so on Game Pass, I was like, perfect. And played through it in less than 20 hours. If I bought that for $79 on day one,
You'd be right pissed.
I'd be trading that in for 50.
And what if you bought it day one for that much and you didn't get a physical copy?
Yeah, if you bought that digital day one, you just got bamboozled.
That's what I'm saying. So having it on Switch with technically no physical copy that can be traded in.
Overwatch did that too.
But
Overwatch was $44, but you got 3 months free of Nintendo.
And it's a very different
You
game
know what you're
too,
getting
though.
with that,
Yeah.
though. There's going to be some kid who's going to be like, oh, this game looks sweet. They pick it up and they finally beat it, and then they're like, oh, shit, I can't trade it in.
Yeah. Bamboozled.
But if there was like a used market for it, I could see that going down to like $29 pretty quickly.
can't
I'll just
believe
wait for it to go on sale on
After they
PS4 now.
announced that there's going to be DLC in the game, though, why would they not wait to come out with a Switch edition with the DLC included, like every other game ever does?
Who knows? Who knows?
You know what game people weren't mad at? Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of
Actually,
Elusive
a lot of
Age
people
S
are angry
Extreme V
because
edition.
people who bought it on PS4 that don't have a Switch are like, I want all that Switch stuff.
Well, they could fuck off and get a Switch.
Right.
It's
But
not our fault.
yeah. But
Be less poor, right?
there are people who complained about that. So the next Switch news is that as of now, it has officially outsold the Xbox One
And the Super Nintendo.
and the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
And is en route, as long as sales keep up, to actually beat and outsell the PS2.
Which is insane.
Wow. What about the Sega Genesis?
I don't even think that's in the top 10 systems.
Bless you again.
What about the Atari Jaguar?
Where's that at in the list?
But it's insane, though.
Yeah, like it's nuts. And that's not include. I don't think that's including Switch Lights. I think it was separately counted. So I think just the standard Switch systems.
And that's even like not ever really discounting the console.
No,
Think about, and you gotta think
In
that
fact,
they're
it went
saving.
up.
They're saving so much money too by never fixing the Joy-Con drift. Like it would.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that if you live in the U.S. and you have proof of purchase, they will fix it for free.
yeah.
I think they'll do that anywhere, technically, as long as it's in warranty or something. I saw that a long time ago,
I just don't have that problem.
but
So
I just don't want to do that.
Well, just wait, Andrew.
I use nothing but my Pro controller.
I use as my Pro Controller too, but I do play a lot of handheld, and that was the big thing. Is I played a lot of Pokemon handheld.
The next thing.
Wait, was that neat or was that?
Oh,
not
sorry,
neat?
my bad.
I'm gonna say.
Okay, obviously, Outer Worlds was very not neat.
Yeah, not neat for Outer Worlds.
The Switch selling thing.
The Switch selling, that's neat.
That's neat. I like the Switch.
Yep.
Very
That's
neat.
That's neat.
Big neat.
Is big neat then like a times, like a multiply?
The next thing is that the Series X and the PS5 will not be affected by Trump's tariffs on sales tax, so it means it won't be they won't be more expensive. Which
Very
is nice.
neat.
That is very neat.
Trump, not neat.
Yikes.
Let's make some political stances right here.
Bernie all the way. Feel the burn.
So that was just a wee little dab of something there.
wee little what?
Dab of something.
I was baiting
The
Phil.
Terminator DLC for Ghost Recon
What?
apparently exists.
Wait, really? That's a thing?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint has Terminator-based DLC.
Hey, Gears 5 had Terminator DLC.
So
as
did
well.
something else. Something else had Terminator.
So
in it.
did.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So
When's
Mortal Kombat.
Terminator come out, or is that
It's
already
out.
Oh, dear
like
God.
it's out in theaters now,
Okay.
so it's now on the way to DVD and Blu-ray.
DVD.
It's on its way to VHS.
So do you think?
Apparently, the DLC is actually really good.
Did someone from like the Terminator studio just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you this bag of money. Put me in as many games as you can."
Probably.
That's the one with John Berthal, right? And the dog
Yeah,
on
yeah,
stage.
yeah. That's that one.
I do love John Berthal. I was
I
sad
know.
that game didn't do well.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it is actually really good.
Now,
That's
when
what
are
I've
they
heard.
adding Punisher DLC in?
You know what? They should have already by
That'd
now.
be so good.
Next, this is one for Cam.
For me.
And oh boy. So Netflix has officially confirmed
Oh,
10 episodes of the live action One Piece.
That's so weird. Who gave? Oh, Jesse actually.
Shout out Jesse.
Yeah, shout out Jesse. He actually gave me this news the other day. He's like, "What do you think about that?" I'm like,
What?
"That's fucking weird." Like, first of all, this is like a 900 episode show.
Yeah. It's just one season of it.
Yeah, it's a super weird show. That'll not translate to live action at all.
Oh, it's going to be so
Is it
bad.
gonna be like North Americanized?
I doubt it.
Have you seen One Piece? It's about the guy going.
Have I seen one?
Okay, have you seen anything on it?
No.
Like the main
I-
character goes gum gum punch, and his arm extends, and he punches people, and then they fly like 300
Because
feet
he
off
ate a
screen.
gum fruit.
Oh god.
It's about pirates who eat magical fruits that give them powers, but then it stops them from being able to swim.
Oh god.
And they're going after a no. Don't get me wrong, it's actually like one of the best anime, but you have to like
You have to
really
devote. I watched 200 episodes and didn't feel like I accomplished anything.
It's a classic shonen though.
200.
When you're watching some like the big fights they're setting up, like some arcs go on for 100 episodes.
Yeah.
When you finally get to like the main fight of that, it's like you're
it's a
so
payoff.
hyped. Like, but like let's be honest, you can go to YouTube and just watch all the best fights, and you're getting hyped right there.
Like there's a guy, his name is Usopp. He's got a big nose and a slingshot.
Slingshot.
There's a guy named Roanoa Zoro, and he fights with 3 swords
One in
with
his
one in his
mouth.
mouth.
Oh god.
It's ridiculous, but it's still one of like the best anime of all time. I think that a lot of people would probably agree to that. That's how it's gone on for so long. But it's not going to translate well to live action.
absolutely
And
not.
what the hell is 10 episodes going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like what can they do in 10
They'll
episodes?
save Zoro.
Luffy will get off the ship, like the first ship with like Cody or whatever his name is. Kobe?
Kobe? I think it's.
oh Brian.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Yeah. We haven't done a tribute yet to that because we don't have a Kobe Bryant jersey, sadly.
Nah.
But very sad news.
Couldn't afford it.
Non-gaming news, except for I'm sure he was in an NBA game. But very sad news from the last week.
Yeah.
That is not neat.
That is
Not for Ari
No.
Shafir though.
no.
No.
Yeah. So that's gonna suck. I can guarantee you,
It's gonna be bad.
it's gonna be bad.
But I'm gonna watch it.
Let's
'cause
do a
it's-
full review of it.
I will watch it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I want a bad show. There's nothing wrong with bad shows.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll make it
I
fantastic.
like you
I
guys
watched
watched
Death
The
Note.
Witcher.
You're so funny. I watched Death Note.
Hell, a lot of people like Death Note.
Yeah, those people are wrong.
People who didn't watch the anime.
Yeah, they're wrong.
I haven't seen it, so
You don't. Let's see. What else do I have here? The last thing is apparently Elden Ring leaked a bunch of stuff, and it should be out by the end of June.
Oh, that'd be pretty good. That's
so it
really
is going to
soon,
be
though.
this gen.
Yeah. The leak said
I heard
June
that before.
30th, which is a Tuesday, so that makes sense.
Lines up.
But there's not much else that I really noticed from the leak aside from just the release date and stuff like that.
Are they still releasing on Tuesday? I thought everything moved to Fridays.
No, some games release on Tuesday still.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys remember this, but I actually worked at Sunrise when everything switched over to everything used to come out on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know why
consistently.
they come out on Fridays now?
For like full week numbers or something?
That and so Dragon Warrior, so the first Dragon Quest game on the NES, when that game came out, the entirety of Japan came to a standstill. Everybody called in sick, and like the spot of Tokyo shut down. It became barren because everyone took the day off on a Tuesday to go play.
But how
Dragon
long ago
Warrior.
was that?
This is 88.
Then why did they change it? At least in
It's
Canada?
changed like over time. It's taken a while, but that's the main reason why. So now they release it on weekends, so you snag it on your way home from work, and then you've got the weekend to play it. Is a reason why.
I mean, it
they do
makes
that.
sense, but only for those people that
How many
work
people
all
get
weekday.
weekends
Yeah,
off
that's what-
nowadays?
And yeah, in these
Business
times,
wise, like 9 to 5s, like Monday to Friday, like you got the weekend off.
Yeah, it's like a very specific type of
Yeah.
work. But a lot of people these days do not work.
Yeah.
9 to 5
No.
and weekends off. But
And yeah, that's all I got.
that's our gaming news.
That's our gaming news.
That's our gaming news. That's this first segment of Neat or Not.
I like Neat or Not.
Big banger.
Hey there, fancy meeting you here. If you want to see any of our older videos, they're in the section on the left there. On the top, you can see our previous videos. On the bottom, you can see every other one we've had. If you want to be a cool guy, you can hit that subscribe button. It's right in the center, right here. I'm waiting. Do it anytime. I got nowhere to go.